Hi guys, welcome. I got about an hour or so you can start sending in your questions. And then I'm going to come back on later tonight, probably around 9. So if I don't get to you now, maybe I'll get to you later. And I posted the sales on the community page. They're running until Tuesday. Okay, honey. His next move towards me. Okay. Oh no, what happened here? Hang on. I hate this thing. All right. Looks like you got increased communication coming in over the next couple of weeks. It may not happen this week. It may take a couple of weeks, but it looks like communication is going to be increasing. TD wants a love rating. Okay. Okay. Well, watch out for some earthly pleasures you may be overindulging in coming up because the devil is here. An offering of love comes in. You've got an air sign and a fire sign. Either an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or a fire sign, which would be Sagittarius, Leo, or I'm having a hard time thinking today. Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. And you're going to have choices. So it's going to be up to you. You're going to have a decision to make or choices around these two people. You may have some fighting over this. There could be some fighting going on. But eventually, coming up within, I'm going to say over the next few months, you should find happiness. So I think things are going to work out for the best for you. Brianna, will there be a new love coming in for me? Anything worth my time? All right, let's see. Is there a new love coming in for Brianna over, say, the next couple of months? Yeah. Yeah, and it's going to be something that transforms your life because you got the death card here. So a new love comes in and transforms your life. Elisa, do the cards show me as a water sign or a fire sign? Very interesting. Let's look. But the best way to do that is to look at your astrological chart because that's where those answers will be. Could you be a Cancer? Because the Cancer card just showed up. I'm going to go with a water sign. But like I said, I would look to your astrological chart. My chart, I have, the sun is in Pisces. I have 7 planets in air signs. 3 in Aquarius, 2 in Gemini, and 2 in Libra. Okay. Alicia. How does Justin feel about me since our last text? Okay. He's feeling better. So I don't know what's gone on, but you have the 5 of Cups here in reverse, which means that he's either getting over feeling regret or he's moving past what happened in the past and you guys are going to be moving forward. You have the wish card here. Things are much better now, or they will be getting much better now over the next couple of days or the next week or so. Elantra wants general. Okay. You have a fire sign around you, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries that's going to come to a crossroads. So either you'll have to make a decision on which way to go with this person, or this could indicate that this is a fated meeting and you may meet this person out of the blue and it's like life transforming. It could be a Leo because you have the strength card here, or this just could indicate that you have a lot of strength around you. You also have magic. So if you're looking to call somebody into your life, you have the power to do so right now. Watch your thoughts because everything manifests, and you're going to be working really hard in the future. You just had an Aries show up here too. So you got fire signs happening. You're going to be working really hard and pursuing something coming up that I think may be a creative project. You could have a creative project around you. Angela, does Marcus want to come towards me? Okay. Yeah, I think he is going to come towards you. I think over the next couple of weeks, you should have some kind of connection or meeting or something with him. Crystal, Archangel Michael, help give me my wallet back. Probably. I know St. Anthony always helps to find anything that's lost. Like we used to always say, ask St. Anthony and it'll show up. But Archangel Michael is always around you. So let me ask. Oh, definitely. You got 3 aces. 3 aces. TD, what are M, the Scorpio's intentions towards me? Okay. Well, you have a lot of strength around you, okay? So this person is definitely going to be coming forward looking to either bring balance and patience back to your relationship, maybe take it to the next level. I don't know what happened with you in the past, or if nothing happened, they may have intentions to take things forward. It looks like at the end of the day, this is going to be your choice. You're going to have more than one choice. You're going to have this Scorpio here, which is the water sign, but you also have an earth sign around you, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. So you may be the one that's having to decide who you want to be with. And you might have some, little love triangle here. Yeah, and then you had the fire signs that showed up before. So you have water signs around you, fire signs around you, but you might have to make a decision between water and earth. That's good. I would rather see you have too many choices than not enough. Gracie, when will James try to contact me again? All right, that's a timing thing. I gotta get the other cards. It's my bag of tricks. All right. Here we go. Six days, 6 weeks, or before the end of the autumn. I'm going to say before the end of the autumn. I don't think you have to wait 6 weeks. Alicia, what are Justin's expectations from me? He doesn't really have any right now. He's feeling a little bit undecided, and he's not so sure how stable things are at this point. So he's kind of going with the flow at this moment. The Magician is also in reverse, which means that he just may not be focused enough on what he wants because he may not know exactly what he wants at this point. That's okay. All right, let me go back up to the top. Teresa wants to know, when will the ex-Gemini reach out? Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 2, 3. He will, but it's going to take some time. Let's see if I can get some timing. It may be sometime this winter. It could be any time this winter, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or the month of March. I think it's going to be sometime over this winter. We turn into winter on December 21st, anytime after that. All right, let's go back up to the top. And Ukriti, his actions for me and when. Okay. All right, let's see. Right now he's worried about something. I don't know what. So this may delay things. But then he comes in working hard for happiness. So he should be reaching out. Probably not until the beginning of the winter. It might take a couple of weeks. He's focused on something that's driving him a little nuts, anxiety-wise. Let's see. Gracie, how does James feel about me? Okay. I don't see anyone out there, Dylan. He feels passionately about you. And he's going to be working hard coming forward over the next... I can't say it's going to be the next couple of weeks. It may take a little bit of time, but he is focused on something else that has to either do with work or school. So that could be preoccupying him right now. But he's going to come forward, and you have the chance, the happy home, the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands to me is always, would be taking the relationship to the next level. I wouldn't say that you're going to get engaged to somebody if you guys are just friends or you're barely talking. If you were dating, I would say that it could possibly be an engagement, moving in together or spending a lot of time at your house. But if you're not there yet, I always say that it's like to the next level. So it depends where you are in your relationship with him. Jelena W. Will I ever get married? Love comes very hard to me. You know what? If you ask most people would say that. There are only a handful of people that I know. Like, I used to work with this couple years ago that they started working with me. They were dating and they went to college together. They got married. They're still married now. But that's very few and far between. And would it not to say, I mean, you don't know what goes on inside somebody's four walls. But for the most part, I think if you were to ask most people, they would feel like love comes hard because we're here to learn, right? So it's, the white picket fence that they promised us when we were kids, it doesn't happen, and it doesn't happen for anyone. And the people that pretend like it happens, they're the ones that are hiding the most. So don't feel bad. I am going to ask, will I ever get married? Okay. You definitely will. You may marry somebody that you know from your past, or it could be, well, you're going to have victory, so there's definitely a marriage here. It could be somebody that you knew, like it could be the kind of thing you went to high school with this person, you haven't seen them in 10 years, and you meet up somewhere, you run into them, and you start dating. Or it could be somebody that you knew from elementary school, you run into them, that kind of thing. There's like a past, Six of Cups is somebody from the past. It would kind of indicate this is somebody that you already know or know of. All right, let me do this person because this person was here last night and I definitely didn't get to them. Stojance Dezalkov wants a love reading. I definitely saw that name last night and never got to it. So let me just do this. Love reading for Stojance. You got a love coming in here out of the blue. It's going to be a soulmate connection. It could be somebody that you meet through work. You put past heartbreak in the past and you move forward with an offering of love. You got something good coming in here. You got something really good coming in here. Oh, thank you, Resonating Spirit. I don't see your question. I will wait for you to, I'll come back. I'll go back up to the top and then I'll come back and look for your question. Let me see. Bonita wants general, okay. Got financial stability coming in. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, spinning the wheel of fortune, moving forward fast, leaving the past in the past and moving forward. You're going to have a lot of choices coming up. So I think you got some good stuff coming in. Most of all, I think you're going to find some financial stability in the new year ahead, which is a good thing. Resonating Spirit, I don't see your question. Anybody else see it and maybe I just can't? I'll come back. I'll come back. Corrine S. wants a love reading. Okay. An earth sign comes in who could be a slow mover, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. You're going to have a soulmate connection with them, and they will come in with an offering of love. They're just slow. However, you have a lot of choices because you also have water signs around you. So you may have to choose between the two. There could even be more than two people because it's showing earth signs and water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So there may be more than two choices for you. Either way, I'm always glad when you guys have the choice and not the other person. So good. Take your time. Okay. Resonating Spirit. I would like to know if the man I just called out on his intention, was there any love? So you want to know if he ever loved you or if he was ever in love with somebody else while he was with you. I just want to make sure I get the question right. Was there any love between the two of you, I think is what you want to know, right? All right, let's have a look. Was there love between these two souls? Definitely. Definitely. You got two aces, which would be 70% chance, but you also have the temperance card here. So the temperance card would indicate that it would be somebody who was calm, patient, his intentions were pure, and that it would be a well-balanced relationship. So I'm not sure why you thought that his intentions were, why he was being deceitful, because the cards aren't showing that. But sometimes people are not the best at showing their, feelings. So it may be that he just wasn't really expressing exactly how he felt. But I do think that there was real love there, and there could be more to come from this relationship. Thank you for your question and for your donation. Okay, Diane, what is coming in for me and Khaled in 2020? Okay. You got an offering of love coming in. I can't swear it's with him though, because the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. You may meet somebody else and move forward, because you got some choices around you with the Seven of Cups. You also have happiness around you. I'm not exactly sure, but I think that you may meet someone else and leave him behind, and he may be the one crying and coming after you in 2020. A resonating spirit. He was deceitful, but I know he loved me. Yeah, he did love you. People are so bizarre. There are so many men that I find that have been in relationships with women that they really love, but for whatever reason, they just can't step up to the plate. And I've even had them contact me, and they want a reading, and I'm like, you love her, you want to be with her. What is the problem? Why are you screwing this up for yourself? But I guess it's like everything else. It's like a learning thing, and everyone's got to learn in their own time. And usually we all have to learn the hard way. But I guess that's what we're here to do. June. 2 women you felt involved with Troy. Does that include me? Okay, let's see. Yeah, definitely. Bright light. What's in store for he and I? Okay. You could have some travel across seas here with this guy, or it could be taking a vacation with the Six of Swords. Use your intuition. And at some point, things may slow down and make you a little nervous. It's just part of it. Don't worry about it. Don't get upset by it. And at some point, you guys could have either a break or a crisis, something that forces the two of you to rebuild this relationship. So I don't know what's gone on in the past, but it looks like there could be an opportunity to travel, maybe across water. It also shows that there could be a slowdown at some point, even a little bit of a crisis. But then you've got the Judgment card, which means that fate should bring you back together somehow. And sometimes these relationships have to go through this crap. I know it's a pain in the ass, but that's just how it is. Like I said, that white fence, where we all thought that we were going to have these happy little lives and it was going to be so easy. That's not true. Aaron, how can I help the situation with Alyssa? Well, it shows like you may be feeling like you put in a lot of hard work and you didn't get anywhere. But it shows, I don't know what the situation is with her, but you're going to be feeling a little bit less worried around her. So she may be either confiding in you more, or you may be able to spend some more time with her, and you may feel like that's helpful. Eventually, you guys get past all of this and you do help her, or you help the situation because the Sun card is here. So I don't know what's going on or what she needs help with, but I think that she may either start opening up to you more or communicating with you more, that eases your anxiety, and you are able to help her by just being there. And she lets you. You know, it's not the kind of thing. Right now, I'm in a situation with a friend of mine who won't let me in. You know, it's one of those things. And that's really difficult because you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. What do you do? I think that she's going to give you somewhere to go. You're going to have some opportunity to actually be there rather than get pushed away. Loyal wants love. Okay, let's see what's going on for Loyal. After a heartbreak, you get over this heartbreak, you persevere. You've got an earth sign coming in here that makes your wish come true, and the relationship is built on solid ground. An earth sign would be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Kiss. What is Jamal thinking about me at the moment? Okay. That this relationship is changing quickly. So I don't know where you are with your relationship with him, but it's going to change quickly out of the blue. You're going to be prepared to move forward with this person and leave the past in the past, and no longer crying over spilt milk and no more regret. He intends to bring balance back to this relationship. That's how he's feeling right now. He's either got a plan or he's coming up with a plan. Lady. What will he think when we first physically meet? He's going to be impressed. Victory. That's what he's going to think. Feeling sort of like his worries are over. And like you guys have a soulmate connection. This card's a soulmate connection. Sometimes guys don't feel like that, or they don't know that. They're just impressed, or they know that they're attracted. So he's probably isn't going to be like, I think you're my soulmate. But he may feel like, wow, you know, I got lucky. Or, and you know, I hit the jackpot or something like that. SS. Should I get back with A? How will it be like with him? Okay, let's see. What will a relationship with A be like if we were to get back with him? Well, you know what? I think that if you were to get back with him, he would do his best to try to make you happy. It shows that he's got perseverance here. And it also shows that there could be opportunity to travel with him, possibly across water, and that your relationship with him would move forward quickly. It also shows that the Judgment card is here, which could indicate that fate could bring you back together, or you may come to a crossroads with him where he says, look, either we go this way or we go that way. And if that's the case, you may have to make a decision. I think if you were to get back with him, it would be better this time around, because I think that he kind of realizes that he lost something. And I don't think that he's happy with where things are right now for him. Aaron. We're not talking. Would an apology help with Alyssa? Okay. I'm going to ask the cards, but here's my 2 cents. Life is too short to be angry at people. If you have to bite the bullet and apologize, or you have to be the person to reach out the first time, I would definitely do it, because the last reading showed that there was communication coming in and that you were going to be talking to her more, and she was going to be opening up. So if you need to be the one to apologize, then I would suggest that. But let's ask the cards. I would apologize. So it shows here that one or both of you have been holding yourselves back. But if you get over that, there is happiness on all levels with the Ten of Cups. So my suggestion would be to apologize. Sometimes, because too much time can come in between. And, you know, why do you want to have all that time and space? If you picked up the phone right now and apologized to her, you could be hanging out with her tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wait all this time? Because two people are stuck in their ego. Because that's what it is. It's an ego thing. And we all have it. Nobody is exempt from it. We're human beings. That's just how it is. Kate, how is Gabriel feeling about me? Oh, you're eating your bone in my bed when I tell you not to do that? Great. One rule he's got to listen to, and he don't listen. I don't like that bone in my bed. He's actually feeling a little bit worried about something. I don't know if you haven't heard from him recently, but he may be feeling like he screwed up. And he feels like you and him could have a relationship built on solid ground. And there's balance, patience, and compassion coming into this relationship. So he may be worried for some reason that he screwed things up with you right now. Two of Swords is in reverse. He may be undecided on what to do. You all right, buddy? So same thing. If you haven't heard from him, you may want to reach out to him and see, what's going on. It's one thing if somebody always ignores you, but if you just text them once and they don't answer right away, and then you text them again and they get back to you, like sometimes one of my friends just texted me. I haven't answered her yet. I'll answer her when I'm done with the live stream. No big deal. But if somebody is ignoring you every time, that's a different story. But I always say, take the bull by the horns and go for it, because otherwise we have all this time, and that's what sucks. Amanda, if I send Fernando a request, would he accept it? Okay. Accept the friend request. Yeah, I think so. You got the victory card and 2 aces. SS, should I get back with A or wait for the water sign? Okay, so my thing here is I wouldn't wait for anyone. I would do, here's the thing. The more people that are around you, the more people that are in your life, the more people you're going to attract. And you're creating your own reality. So the more that you have going on right now, the quicker that water sign is going to show up. So if you, if you took the attitude, and I'm not saying that you would, but some people are like, well, I'm going to meet a Taurus in July, so I'm just going to sit home and watch TV between now and then. That creates a lot of time and a lot of space. The busier you are, the more active you are, the more chances that these people start to come in, because things are moving and it changes up the energy. So I would, you could get back together with him and entertain that and see how it goes and see how you feel. And then when the water sign shows up, you see where you are at that point. There's no reason why you have to limit yourself or wait on anyone or for anyone. You can continue living life, go out with this one, go out with that one, and see where it takes you. You don't have to make any decisions about waiting or hoping. And I think that a lot of people get caught up in that. Well, I'm just going to wait because so-and-so said that, this person's coming in July. But you don't have to wait. I would do what makes you feel good and put yourself first, and then you're going to watch the universe puts you first. I don't see Monty's question. Oh, there we go. It's one thing if you don't like the person, if you're not into them, or you know, then that's different. I wouldn't tell you to go be with somebody that you want to be with. But if you're interested enough, I would give it a shot. Why not? Monty, what's in store for me and Anu in 2020? Okay. You could go on a vacation, and after the vacation, your relationship could move forward quickly. There may be a decision around this relationship that you're going to have to make that you're just so undecided that you don't know what to do. It could drive you a little bit crazy because you're going to have a lot of choices too coming up. You're going to have a water sign around you. If this person isn't a water sign is coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. I think you're going to have a lot going on here. Miranda, am I going to need a procedure done? Okay. I think so. You got two aces, but then you have the two of swords in reverse, which is indecision. So I'm wondering if there might be some kind of a procedure that has to get done that it's like your choice, that kind of a thing. And you may have a hard time with whether or not you should have it done. It may be something that weighs on your mind for a while. Susie, will Steve the Aries call me today? Okay. It's not coming up strong that you're going to hear from him today. I only got a 33% chance. I'm not sold that you're going to hear from him today. Tiff, when will Dennis call or come back around? Okay. All right, let's see. When is Dennis coming back around? The Ace of Clubs. The clubs could be not until the summer, but the ace could be the first of any month or the first of the year. It also could be that there's a number one surrounding it. So it could be like January 11th, February 11th. I'm thinking sometime in the beginning of the year. SS, why did B not wish me even after watching my story? Why didn't he wish me? He's this guy. Let's see what's going on with him. He needs like to get slapped. He holds himself back. He feels like his life is at a standstill and he holds himself back. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know. It's like sometimes it's almost as if he tries to act like a jerk. Like he does it on purpose. I mean, really. Like, what does it take? I don't know. I think he's just very into himself. Susie, what's going on with me and Steve? Okay. You need help? Go ahead, get under there. All right, before you knock everything over with that big butt, All right, all right, all right. All right, go ahead. You're under, Dylan. You want to say hello? All right, what's going on with the Pisces and the Aries? Things for you two are going to change quickly. You're no longer going to be waiting for your ship to come in. You have a lot of strength. You may stand your ground and you may tell him exactly what you want, and you may be ready to kick him to the curb if he doesn't give you what you need. It shows that you're prepared for that coming up. And there's an offer in front of you that you're not seeing. There could be somebody else that's into you. And there could be some more money coming in at work. That's a side note. There may be a fire sign. Well, he's a fire sign, so this could be him, or it could be that another person comes in that may, a person comes in out of the blue, could give this guy a little bit of a challenge. But it looks like his intentions are to move the relationship forward quickly with the Eight of Wands. If I think that you may get to the point with him where you're like, listen, it's going to be like this, or we're not going to do it at all. I have other opportunities. So I think that the ball's going to be in your court. Miss Rosie 37, will the Libra come towards me with an offer, and when? Okay. They're definitely coming towards you with an offer. Let's see when. It may take a while. This card could be like August or the summertime. It also could be 8 days or 8 weeks, but it may not happen until the summer. But they're coming. They're definitely coming. Cade, Gabriel hasn't talked in like a week. Should I keep reaching out or step back? Okay. I would step back if you sent him more than a couple of messages. Like if you only sent him one, I would reach out again. But we're going to ask the cards. Cards suggest that you should step back. But like I said, if you only sent one text message, you know, like to me, like there are people that are like, they're psycho texters and psycho callers, and they call like 500 times. If you're not doing that, I don't see any reason why you can't reach out to somebody again if you only reached out once. But the cards indicate that you should pull back a little bit. Alyssa, would Joe ever leak pictures of me? You get a 33% chance. I think at the best he's thought about it, but I don't think he would. I don't think he would. The thing is that with pictures, it's like you can always deny that that's you. You know what I mean? Like, SS, what's going on with A? Love and health wise. Okay, let's see. What's happening around A? It looks like he may have recently had some sort of a disaster happen with him. This could be on the love front. It's not showing health. I mean, it is looking forward. It looks like he is looking forward to the future and moving forward, like he's prepared. He's not looking back on this tower incident. The person that he could have been with may have been a Taurus. I don't know if you know what's going on in his life, but that looks like it ended. As far as his health, how's his health? Let's see. His health looks like it's okay. It shows here that there was some past regret. So I don't know if he didn't take good care of himself, he could develop some kind of a health problem, but it looks like he's starting to take better care of himself now. It also could be something that's chronic. I don't know, asthma, psoriasis, something like that. But it looks like he's more focused on taking care of himself in the near future than he was in the past. So if that was an issue or something that the two of you had. Where am I? Susie, should I call Steve or wait for him to call me? If you haven't called in a while, or if you haven't called in a while, I would tell you to definitely not wait. I would make the call. The only time that I tell people not to call is if they're feeling very negative, they're second guessing themselves, or if you're feeling like, if it's the kind of thing where you're like, and I used to do this all the time when I was younger, like I would say to one of my friends, well, I don't know. What do you think? You think I should call him? Maybe he doesn't want to hear from me. Like that kind of doubt, and like that's all going out into the universe. So if you're having moments like that, that would not be the time to call him. If you're in a place where you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to call him. Why not? Who cares? Of course he wants to hear from me, and you're really feeling that, then I would tell you to reach out. Because the thing is that everyone that's in a situation where they're waiting to hear from somebody won't have to wait to hear from them if they pick up the phone and call them. So we tend to get caught in this ego place, and we all do it. I'm not calling him again. I did it. Like I said, I have a friend who does this to me a lot, and he's just a friend. And even though him and I are just friends, I get that ego. I'm like, I'm not trying again. I've already done it. So I have to take myself out of that too. And I'm like, get out of your head, get out of your ego, and just do it. But make sure that you're feeling positive before you do it. You know, you don't want to do it with negative, because when you're negative or you're anxious, that's when you get a bad result or you don't get a response. I'll be on again later. Yes, I will be. I'm just going to run to the bathroom right now. Hang on. Hang on. I'll be right back. Ah. What are you looking at me like that for? All right. I got somebody coming here around 3. So that's why I said I'd get off at 3, but they're not here yet. So let's see. For me now, it should be around 3 o'clock. It's 2:51 here. I'm in New York, and I'm planning on coming back on tonight, like maybe 8:30 or 9 o'clock my time. And I'll be on tomorrow too if you don't get uh, if I don't get to your question tonight, or you don't get on tonight, I'll be back on tomorrow. All right, let's go back up to the top. I think I made it through all of the super chats. July Pat is a new love near. Okay. Hell yeah. Definitely. You got a balanced relationship coming in. That's a soulmate connection. Definitely. Um, Pandu, how is he feeling about me? Okay. All right. Okay. Happiness. The Ten of Cups is happiness on all levels. Use your intuition when dealing with this person. You have around you, I don't know what sign he is, but you have earth signs and air signs, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You also have Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You have a lot of happiness coming in around you. Things are going to work out good for you. No matter what happens, you're going to end up happy. Wolfie, what kind of romantic feelings has he for me? All right, what kind of feelings? He has feelings and he's looking to move forward. He believes that this relationship could be built on solid ground and there could be more to come. There could be some financial stability here for you two in the future. And he comes in out of the blue, or he may give you like, he may do something a little out of character out of the blue. I can't tell you that he's totally head over heels in love with you. I'm not getting that yet, but things are on their way. All right. Desiree Venegas wants a general reading. Okay. Okay, after some arguments and bickering and a whole lot of anxiety, you've got a relationship around you that's built on solid ground. So I don't know if you're with somebody now and you may be having some issues with them. If that's the case, don't worry, it's going to pan out. You have financial stability around you, choices, and perseverance, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. So if you are with somebody right now, this is speaking of your current relationship. If you're not with somebody right now, you've got somebody coming back from your past that this pertains to, brings you great happiness. Use your intuition. Now, just keep in mind that somebody from your past doesn't necessarily mean it has to be an ex-lover. It could be an old friend. It could be an old coworker. It could be somebody that you haven't seen in 10 years and you run into them at the gas station. It can be anybody. Okay. Oh, I skipped Phantom? Okay, hang on. I'll go back up and look. Oh, it's possible because questions are disappearing. So let me see if I can find one from Phantom. May have a reading on what lies ahead in the near future. I'm a Gemini, okay. Okay, this one's for Phantom. What's going on in the near future? Moving forward, your life is going to be moving forward pretty quickly. You've got a spiritual connection here, or a Taurus, or a spiritual connection with an Aries. So it could be, now this could also be you and an Aries decide to start some sort of a new spiritual hobby together that really benefits both of you, pushes your life ahead. You start, I don't know, going to yoga, meditating, collecting crystals, whatever it is. If not, it could be a Taurus comes in and an Aries comes in, and they're people that are around you in the near future. you know what? It could be a business opportunity. So I don't know if you find some sort of a spiritual practice that starts off as a hobby and you turn it into a business and find it to be really profitable. And you could be doing it with either an Aries or a Taurus or with both of them. But I don't know. There's something around you that's like a spiritual calling that I think you're going to make money at. All right, let me go back up. Wait, I think I have a super chat here that I missed. Oh, thank you, Resonating Spirit. Thank you for that. I'm glad. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, Susie, what are Steve's feelings? Okay, let's see. How is Steve feeling? He holds himself back. He wants to come forward. He's got patience, compassion. He's just undecided on how to move forward. Don't worry, he's got a celebration here. He's going to figure it out. And this relationship moves forward quickly. So he figures it out. Even if he's holding himself back or he's not sure how to proceed, he's going to figure it out. Or fate will. Somebody's stepping in and fixing this. Mary Elena, what will happen next with my hubby? He's going to lose his strength. He's going to be feeling very weak coming up. And then he's got some kind of devil around him that's... So the devil can be earthly pleasures. It could be an addiction. It could be not doing the right thing. He's got the Seven of Cups in reverse, feeling like he doesn't have any choices. I think that coming up, you may have like fall into a little bit of a slump. And then before things move forward, I would kind of give this relationship a little bit of space because it looks like he's got some either feeling sorry for himself or feeling like he's stuck, feeling like he can't get out of his own way. Cara, is Patrick thinking about me? Carabello. Okay, let's see. He's definitely thinking about you. Use your intuition. The High Priestess comes up around you. You're pretty well tuned in. Tori, is anyone coming towards me in 2020? Okay. Definitely. You could have a Sagittarius around you right now that's showing up. Anjali, what's coming in the next 3 months for me, for AJ and me? Okay. All right. I don't know if one of you betrayed the other at some point, but there's a betrayal that's here that moves into the past and you're prepared to move forward. So it looks like if somebody did something, you're going to put it behind you. I don't know who did what, but you got the Strength card here on your side. Now around you, you have somebody coming back from your past. So I don't know if he's from your past, he comes back. If not, somebody else from your past is coming back. And you also have the King of Swords here, which means there's air signs around you. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So these could be in addition to this person, AJ. You may have a lot of choices coming up. Use your intuition. I think that if AJ doesn't give you what you want, you're going to walk away from him, and you're going to wind up going to somebody here that who is stepping up to the plate, and you're going to have a lot of opportunities for that. So keep that in mind. If he doesn't give you what you want, you're going to walk away from him. And it doesn't look like he has any other opportunities. It only looks like you do. So good, the ball's going to be in your court. Okay, let me go back up to the top here a sec. Malika wants to know how is military training going for Michael, and does he miss me? Okay. He definitely misses you. The training is going. He's not having the easiest time with it. It's tough, but it's going. He's getting through it, and he's definitely missing you something awful, which is good. It's good to be missed. All right. Darlene wants to know, how is Kevin feeling about me currently? Okay. He's feeling passionately about you. He's coming in out of the blue. If you haven't heard from him, you will. If he's a water sign, if he's not a water sign, you got a water sign also coming in here, a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But yeah, you're going to have choices. 7 of Cups. That's coming up for a lot of people today. And you know what? Good. Good. I hope that you do have choices. Mary Elena. He mentions that I'm a great person and doesn't deserve any of this. He tells me to see him like a human being. I tell him I see him as my hubby. Does he think he only loves me like a person and not his wife? Okay. He's trying to convince himself of that. He's trying to convince himself of that. I'm not sold. I don't believe that. But he's trying to convince himself of that. So let him have his moment. Oh my God. My ankles are really swollen. And I just got to put a dent in it there. Yeah, let him have his moment. He's going to come out of this. All right, let me go back up and see who I can catch here. And also, moderators, you can send in your questions because I don't know how much longer until this guy gets here. Let me do Moyes first because I know that it's been a while since I've answered one. And then I'll go back to the other people that I skipped. Okay, general reading for Moyes. I don't think I answered you yesterday. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. There's a whole lot of passion and strength around you. You also have money coming in, which is a damn good thing. And that money could come in out of the blue. It could be money that you're not counting on. So I think that you're going to be very happy over the next couple of weeks. Good. All right. Let me go back up to the top. Zara, will the Taurus come back to me in the near future, or is it over? Okay, let's see. Is he coming back? I would never say things, like, is it over? There's always a chance that he could come back. Let's see if he's coming back. Let's say between now and the end of the year. I'm not confident it's going to happen before the end of the year, but I can't say it's never going to happen because I do think that he's going to show up again at some point. I'm not so sure it's going to happen before the end of the year, though. Lena 96, can I ask what my natural talents are? Okay, let's see. I don't know why this comes up, but have you ever thought about writing? Do you ever do any writing? Because I keep hearing writing, which is not in the cards. That's just what I'm hearing, which doesn't always happen to me that often. You also have a knack with your intuition. Your intuition is naturally very strong. I don't know if you know that. So between writing and your intuition, I would think that you could either do something that would be really profitable. I don't know if it would be writing some sort of books or poetry or something that would be very inspirational to people. It also looks like you have a very caretaking sign. You have a lot of cups around you. So you could also be very good at being some sort of a caretaker. Animals, children, elderly people that have certain needs that they need help with. You have a caring side. You have this writing thing that keeps coming up. And do you write? And use your intuition, because your intuition is pretty strong. You do write. Yeah. I think that there's something in that writing that's going to be either really profitable for you or therapeutic or helpful to people. It could also be the kind of thing that it helps a lot of people, but it also makes you money, which is really great because we should all be abundant. None of us should have to struggle. All right, let me find. I want to do this one here for Shirley because I know she was sick with pneumonia. And I'm going to do Shayavish next. Okay. So let's see. How is Shirley's health doing? Is there an improvement in Shirley's health coming up in the next couple of weeks? It should be. You know what it shows here? You have one ace, which is a 33% chance. But it shows that you're going to be working hard on taking actions to get yourself back in proper working health. And your life transforms. So you may find something. I got to tell you, I have a friend of mine who got very sick, something that had to do with mold in her house, and she got really sick respiratory wise. And she was sick for a while, but she's come back like, lost a ton of weight, changed her diet. She's doing all sorts of different crazy exercise things, and she's really like a whole new person. So, these cards kind of indicate that you would be doing something like that, changing things, looking into different things, and really taking care of yourself coming up in the next couple of weeks, months, and into the new year. All right, let me find Shayavish. I can't find it. Um, oh, I just posted sales on the community page if you're interested in a private. I don't remember what they were. 3 questions for something. I don't know, $13 or something like that. Shaivish, I can't find your question. If you're out there, can you just send it in again? Oh, here. Wait a minute. No. Damn. Or if anybody sees Shaivish's question. Oh, here we go. Love reading on what's next for me in the Aries. Okay, what's happening with Shaivish in the Aries in the near future? There could be an opportunity for either some type of vacation, weekend away, or even travel overseas. So this would be travel across seas, and this is a vacation. Now, if you're like, there's no way I'm going anywhere, it could be like a quiet weekend at home because you have the happy home here. It could be, I don't know, maybe you come home Friday night, you have a whole bunch of movies, some good food, and you stay at home and just chill out until Monday. But it's some kind of resting and relaxing and something that you're going to be doing together. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. So I got Shayavish. All right. Taddy, Shar, and Mihak. Okay. Taddy, will I get to study abroad in February? Okay. I think so. Yep. You got a 70% chance. Yes, I think that you're going to be able to pull it off. Shar wants to know future for Lee and I. Okay. Putting the past in the past. Past heartaches and regret goes into the past, and you move forward. You guys could have some money around you, and you have happiness around the situation. You got the 10 of Cups, which is happiness on all levels, and the Sun, which is happiness. I think there's more to come from this relationship. You guys are going to reconnect at some point over the next couple of months. Mihek, how are the next 2 months going to be financially? Okay, let's see. Money coming in out of the blue. Money is going to be much easier. You may have a decision that you're having a hard time making surrounding money, but you're going to get your wish. You got a lot of money coming in. You're going to be feeling victory. I think money gets better over the next 2 months. Okay, Brandy, what are my spiritual gifts? All right, Anjali, I'll do you next. Hang in there for 1 second. Intuition, your intuition is spot on. I also think that you're clairvoyant. I think that you've got a strong intuition, and I think that you clairvoyance, and the more you work with it, the stronger it's going to get because it's already there. I think you're on the right path with all this stuff. Okay, who else do I need that I didn't do yet? Let me do Anjali, and then I'll go back and I'll see who I can pull out that I haven't answered. But I'll be back on tonight. Anjali, does AJ love me and plan to visit me and when? Okay, let's see. He has strong feelings for you. He definitely does. Let me see if if he's planning on coming in. Yeah, I think he is going to plan a trip. Let's see when. Sometime this winter. I wonder if he can get some time off sometime this winter. I think he's going to try to make it. All right. Any other moderators that I didn't get to? Mel, are you out there? I think you are. If you have a question, you can send it in. Beirut, I haven't answered. Okay. Is the Leo my future husband or just karmic? All right. Is the Leo future husband? I think so. I think so. You got 2 aces. You also got the happy home. The thing is that we have free will. There's wedding marriage potential here. That's what I could say. I can't swear to it. Okay. Mel, do you have a question? And I think those are the only 2 moderators here, right? Brandy and Mel. Let me go back up to the top. Yes, I'm going to be on later tonight. Oh, I'm glad. Searching T. Thank you. I think I got through most of these. Brooklyn, will the Pisces offer a commitment after they return? I think they will. I think it's going to take some time, though. I don't think they're going to come back immediately. All right. Oh, I missed the super chat. All right, let me do this general reading for Mel, and then I'll go look for that super chat. All right, Mel. Got the happy home here. That's a good thing. Happy home comes in. There's a water sign around you, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer, that's going to bring in great happiness, something to celebrate. If somebody has recently stabbed you in the back, you're laying down the law with them. You're not going to stand for it. You may be removing this person from your life. I don't think this has anything to do with the water sign or the happy home and celebration that's coming in. I think they're 2 different issues. I think once you get rid of this person out of your life, or you set the record straight with them, balance gets restored to your life. So I think you're going to be feeling much better once you get it off your chest, or, whatever, blow your top or whatever happens. All right, let me go back and find Ashmita's super chat. I passed over it. Oh, there it is. Will RJ come in with an offering of love this month? Okay, let's see. Well, you got a 70% chance, yes, he will. However, the hangman is here. So he could come in and then be dragging his feet. He may start something and may not pick things up fast enough, but it looks like you at least have the opportunity where something should happen this month. All right. Okay, guys, then I am going to go because I've got somebody coming here, and I will be on tonight, maybe around 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. And I posted the sales because I know somebody yesterday asked me, she was interested in a spell and reading. So I put up a sale if you're interested in both. I think it was a spell and 3 questions for 25. I don't know. It's on the community page. I'll see you guys later tonight. Thank you guys. Bye.